Much of the nation has been abuzz over the Affordable Care Act and what it means for individuals. But what about small businesses? Marjorie Perry is president and CEO of MZM Construction, and we are happy to welcome her back to the show. Good to have you.
Thank you.
I think a lot of people are surprised as they're trying to sift through what the Affordable Care Act means. Small businesses weren't addressed in this.
Well, you know, let's just talk from the beginning.
All right.
It's never about small business when legislation is being proposed at the high level. So it's pay-to-play legislation, lobbyists, small businesses do not have those groups.
Okay, but go ahead.
So at the end of the day, we're looking at how are we going to fit into the pocket of big business and big government. So
yet small business is the backbone of the
That's right.
economy. Why is that not addressed in legislation?
It's all about the dollars and the revenue. It's all about who's going to be on top, who's going to be on bottom. So here's the deal with us. If we're going to go in and we're averaging 10 to 15 employees, well, that's
what your company.
That's my size company. That's not substantial for them when they're looking at people that are 50 and above. So they still consider big business the way to really monitor anything that they're doing. And Obamacare or Affordable Health Care Act is what they really work that around. Now, there is some tax credits, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
All right, so the National Federation of Independent Businesses say only 43% of small businesses are able to offer health care insurance. Now, your company, again, 15 employees, around there about, you are able to offer it.
Right, we offer it, but we also do a 70-30. You know,
Okay.
we have to have the employees to buy into it. You know, we were talking the other day with my insurance carrier, you know, we're going up 17.6%.
Why are the rates
every
so high?
year, depending on age, depending on family, depending on if a child has a health care issue. You know, so whatever that is, when my metric comes up, they're going to say, you know what, we're going to hit them for 17.6%. 17.6% is what I have to come out of pocket this year for my employees. So what do we do if we have stagnated wages from our clients who aren't trying to give us any more money? Oh no, well, we can't do this, we can't do that, but the insurance rate continues to go up.
All right, so what's a small business to do?
Well, you know, here's the deal. Now that the Affordable Health Care Act is in place, this may be a good news, bad news situation. For the small business, there will be a tax credit, but they have to make a salary under $50,000. So I don't know what that means. So you're saying hire only low-wage people. So if you're an engineering company, for instance, and we did engineering architectural work, my average wage is over $60,000. So that means I'm not eligible for the tax credit. That's still a little bit unclear. So are you still going to raise the insurance on me? That's still unclear. So we don't know how that's going to play out until 2014 really hits. So we're really still in the gray area on that for small business.
You said bad news, good news. Could be the good news there?
The good news is that the tax credit could be a real big incentive to help us and lower our costs. So if that's going to lower our costs, then that's fine. You know, fine. If I'm looking at a 5 to 6% increase versus a 10 to 12% increase, and that's a good day. But if it's not, because it's still a gray area. The only thing that we're clear on is businesses that are over 50 employees, we know that they're mandated, and if they don't, they will be charged $2,000 per employee that they don't offer health care insurance.
Okay, going back to the National Federation of Independent Businesses, they say about 3 to 4% of small businesses have to drop health care coverage every year.
Oh, yes.
Are you possibly facing that?
I was looking at it a little bit this year, but I really need to keep the talent that I have. And some people are willing to barter a little bit. Look, don't give me a raise, but keep my health insurance. So we have to really sit down and talk to our employees and make sure that they're clear that, look, we're being really hit hard on health care insurance. If you want to participate in this, then you're going to have to look at what we have here on the table, or else I'm going to have to keep inching back, inching back, inching back. So far the barter is working for us at our company. Now, if you're a smaller business and you've lost 4 of your clients, you know, and you're still trying to rebuild again, you're going to have to make some cost cut savings there somewhere. So 3-4% is not too bad, but if you're probably under 10 employees, I could probably guess that they may not be offering health insurance right now.
All right, so as one of the leaders of small business in the state, you're very respected in the state of New Jersey. Are you trying to advocate for any changes, offering advice, guidance, mentorship for other small businesses who are in the same position as you?
Every day we're having some kind of program. We're going to do something on the 18th at Rutgers University to get small businesses in to look at how you can do collective bargaining on getting insurance. That might be another way of doing insurance for small businesses where you pool each other. So we don't know how that's going to work out yet. Again, you have to hire lobbyists to go out there and do what you have to do to make sure that that can get to the floor, so that can be voted on, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that's something that we're really looking at, is how can we collectively come together, strong businesses, and pool our resources so we can buy health insurance care at much lower costs.
Because those lobbyists are going to cost money. As we kind of wrap up this segment here, just final thoughts about what it all means and you know, how this is impacting small business and your take.
My take is that we're going to really see small businesses start to hurt a little bit more if we don't get this health insurance situation under control. Two, if health insurance is going to be the mandate for everybody, please, you need to get that information out to us right away so we can start preparing for the future and not wait until see what the bomb is going to look like in 2014. And three, if small businesses can continue to think outside the box, don't get discouraged. We still have to keep going. We still have to build our businesses. Don't just pay the lower wages. Think about how you can do barter situations so that we can all stay in the game.
Again, because you want to keep those talented people. That's
right.
Key.
That's key.
Marge Perry, your employees are lucky to have you, and we were lucky to have you here to help break
Thank
it
you.
down.
It's always a pleasure to be here with you.
Can't wait to have you back.
Thank you.
All right.